Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called Gotya, also known as The Hand, created by both a company called T.I.C, and I don't know what that stands for, and Game-A-Tron in late 1981. I don't know which company for sure made it. I would guess it was T.I.C and licensed to Game-A-Tron for their cabinet, but this game is based on paper, rock, scissors, or rock, paper, scissors, or whatever you want to call it. Classic game. When you're really, really bored. But it's like Pac-Man. You go around this maze as a hand, and when you collect certain energizers, you can change with the press of a button into paper, rock, or scissors. And you have to keep in mind which button changes you to what, because there will be enemies around you that can be killed, but only if you press the right button. And of course, rock beats scissors, paper beats rock, and scissors beats paper. But if you touch the wrong one, when you're in the wrong form, then you die. If you are the same as the enemy, you'll pass right through them. And there are creepy voice samples in this game. This game just, to me, has an incredibly creepy vibe. I have never seen or heard of this game until recent years. But you have to collect all the dots and all the dollar signs in the maze. The dollar signs will change, or allow you to change into a different form. And you can change to paper, rock, or scissors. And I don't remember the placement of the buttons. I don't know if I've ever seen the control panel before. But I think they're like rock and then paper and then scissors. That's how the buttons lay out. But once you collect all the dots and dollar symbols, the game is not quite, or the level is not quite yet over. You have to make your way to the top.
You got me.
Yeah, whenever you have the advantage over the enemy and you touch them, they'll say, "You got me." You don't have to turn the whole maze black or whatever color. Just collect all the dots. The enemies won't... There we go. I have changed to rock. And I want to find scissors to kill. And there we go. I will pass right through other rocks. And there. I'm still a rock, so I can go back and kill the enemy that changed into scissors. But that is the way to really get points on this game, is to kill as many enemies as you can, as long as you know that you can get them. And when you see them flash, they're going to change to something else, so get ready. And you can go through the exits to the left and right, just like in Pac-Man. Just a creepy vibe somehow to me. I definitely never heard of this game before, and it would have probably scared me away if I'd seen it. Just weird, obscure games back in the day scared me off. Now the screen will scroll upwards and crush you if you don't get to the top in time.
Very good, Popeye.
The version called Gotya. This I guess is the version, The Hand. The version called Gotya has slight differences. The only real difference is I think it gets harder earlier. The enemies get faster earlier. But another difference is there's a Popeye reference.
You got me.
Yeah, I want to cut that paper, but he's gonna change, and he did. You don't have to change into something if you don't want to. But
You got me.
but again, that's a good source of points in this game, where you don't get to score a whole lot.
Paper. You got me.
There, paper covers rock. But
Rock.
yeah, there's a
You
Popeye
got me.
Popeye reference in the Gotya game. I would doubt very much that they would have gotten away with it if King Features or whatever would have seen the game.
Scissors.
But
You got me.
you'll see it when you.
We are even. Bye bye.
Yep, we are even. Bye bye. You'll see it. I'll
We
show
are
you a little
even.
clip of it
Bye-bye.
later. But yeah, when a level ends, gotta get up to the top.
Wonderful, Papa.
You'll get a bonus for entering the next level, for breaking the barrier to the next level. But you need to, you really need to clear
You
out
got me.
the bottom half of the screen so that you can make it to the top
Paper.
before you get crushed. So clear out the bottom half of the screen first.
You got me.
Otherwise, you won't have time to make it out of the maze before you get crushed. But remember which buttons change you into what, so that you'll be able to catch close by enemies once you get the energizer, the $sign.
Scissors. You got me.
That's pretty much all there is to the game. If your reaction time is really good about
We are even. Bye bye.
knowing what to
We
change
are even.
into
You got me.
to kill the enemies that are
Paper.
close by, the game's not very
You
hard.
got me.
But again, I believe the Gotya version is a bit harder
You got
because
me.
the enemies just get quicker, sooner. And I am in deep trouble here, I think. So I'm at the bottom of the maze and it's going to start scrolling up,
You have
and I got
lost
pinched.
out.
Damn it. Whenever you die, they say you have lost out. And you get 1,000 points for breaking the barrier to the next level once you make it to the top.
Rock.
Just a creepy vibe to me. It's just such a weird,
You got me.
totally obscure game. I gotta avoid those open hands because they're paper. I'm rock and paper beats rock. Paper covers rock.
Paper.
And I would go through those other pieces of paper, and I gotta watch out for the scissors. You can get up to 500 points for
You
each
got me.
enemy that you can mow over. So that, since you can't score many points in the game, that's your source of points right there. You want to do that as much as you can.
You got me.
But if you don't like your reaction time very much, don't force yourself to in a position where you want to kill enemies. Just
Scissors.
get all the dots in the maze. That's really the way to score points, though, is to be able to
Paper.
get a lot of
You
enemies.
got me. You got me.
Yikes. Ah, shit.
You have lost out.
You have lost out. I don't know why the extra life remaining icons look like they do. They look like weird little baby chicks or something. I don't know what the hell they are.
Paper. You
But again,
got
I
me.
think this was created by a company called T.I.C. It says T.I.C. There, I'm close to the top, so I should easily make it out.
I love you.
And there I get 1,000 points for destroying the barrier to the next level.
Rock, you got me.
Now you're moving a lot faster. And there's more exits, like it is in Ms. Pac-Man.
You got me. Scissors,
Yeah, the music goes
You
out
got me.
sometimes, or doesn't play for some reason. That might be just a
we are even.
Incomplete,
Bye-bye.
incomplete MAME emulation there.
You got me.
Got 'em. But just try to remember where the
Got me.
placement of the buttons are and what they do.
Scissors, you got me.
And anytime
You got
you
me.
get that energizer, that $sign, you can change to what you need to.
You got me.
Sweet. And when they flash, they're about to change. Oh crap, that was a bad idea.
Rock,
Uh,
you have lost out.
Hell, oh shoot, I should have just completed the maze, because I would have definitely lost a life because I left those bottom 2 dots. And the screen's going to pinch me when it moves up. Yep, I am totally dead.
You have lost out.
See you again, was the next message. Oh well, game over. That is Gotya, also known as the Hand. For some reason, it says the Hand when you play the Gotya version 2. Well, yeah, I think this was created by a company called T.I.C. in 1981, and I don't know what T.I.C. stands for. But the cabinet was by Game-A-Tron. And here's a picture of the, coming up in a little bit, the Gotya version. And it has kind of a Popeye motif. We'll look at that in just a second. But yeah, there's 3 buttons that let you change into rock, paper, or scissors. Just know where the placement of those buttons are and prepare to use them when you pick up an energizer. Yeah, see, that's clearly Olive Oyl, and I think that's supposed to be your forearm or something that's in the picture that's trying to go to the next maze, and they call you Popeye to avoid a lawsuit, I guess, from King Features. Well, that was Gotya, also known as the Hand, created in 1981 by T.I.C., whatever that stands for, and Game-A-Tron. This is Crazy Climber 80 saying thanks for watching Gotya, also known as the Hand, in 1981. I will catch you later with another game. See you then, folks. Bye-bye.